Hello all! Today we'll be going over the configuration that's needed in Earthworks 2.5 for the display of the mapping data for a dozer. In the Operation tab, you'll find the Mapping section, and in the Cut and Fill Mapping, you will enable the Display Mapping Data. Be sure to save these settings. Once that is done, you can navigate to the Operator UI. And there's a section in here where you can also enable the display of the mapping, and I'll show you how to navigate that as well. Alright, start the project. And in the bottom right here, you'll see the Earthworks tools. Cut, Fill, Mapping section. I already had some data, so I'm going to reset my map. And then in the center of the screen here, you can see that Display Mapping Data toggle. And apply this. And now, once I start tracking, I will start to create a map on the plan view and the profile view and the cross-section view. You will not see this mapping data displayed in the 3D view. Alright, start tracking. And as you can see in the plan view, we're starting to get this red and green shading showing our cut fill to the loaded surface. In the bottom right, you'll see the map icon illuminated. This is how you can toggle off and on the display of the mapping data. I'm going to track along on this surface here and get a map going. And I'll show you guys the end result. Alright, as I zoom out here, you can see that as I'm tracking along, that I'm getting this cut fill map, signifying that we have a little bit of cut on this surface. Now that I have a little bit of data, I can then synchronize to WorksManager and view this mapping data in WorksOS. Alright, I have my track mapping data, and now I'm going to synchronize to WorksOS. In the bottom left, the system settings. Underneath the configuration section, you'll find file transfer. And I have a USB stick in, so it prompts me for the USB, but I'm going to change the transfer type to sync files with connected community. At the bottom right, you can confirm the synchronization. And once this process finishes, you can then look at the mapping data in WorksOS. Now that you have synchronized your data to WorksOS, you can view the mapping data that you collected. Select the project after you have signed into WorksOS. The project will need to be 3D enabled. And on the top right over here, you'll find the filters. I have chosen to filter for the Komatsu specifically the machine, and for today. You can change the date range to a current week, a previous week, a current month, as well as filter by other machines. You can also filter by different designs and machine direction as well. On the left side, you have all your tools. I'm going to view the map, where I should then see my mapping data that I collected today.